Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Koran Interpreted, a translation by A.J. Arberry. 51. The Scatterers. In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate, by the swift scatterers, and the burden bearers, and the smooth runners, and the partitioners, surely that you are promised is true, and surely the doom is about to fail. By heaven with all its tracks, surely you speak at variance, and perverted therefrom are some. Perish the conjecturers, who are dazed in perplexity, asking when shall be the day of doom, upon the day when they shall be tried at the fire. Taste your trial. This is that you were seeking to hasten. Surely the God-fearing shall be among gardens and fountains, taking whatsoever their Lord has given them. They were good doers before that. Little of the night would they slumber, and in the mornings they would ask for forgiveness, and the beggar and the outcast had a share in their wealth. In the earth are signs for those having sure faith, and in yourselves what do you see? What do you not see? And in heaven is your provision, and that you were promised. So by the Lord of heaven and earth, it is as surely true as that you have speech. Hast thou not received the story of the honored guest of Abraham, when they said unto him, when they entered into him, saying, Peace, he said, Peace, you are a people unknown to me. So they approached him, maybe entered his house or tent or whatever. Then he turned to his household and brought a fattened calf, and he laid it before them, saying, Will you not eat? Then he conceived a fear of them. They said, Be not afraid, and they gave him good tidings of a cunning boy. I guess it was the camp around the tent. That makes most sense. Then came forward his wife, clamoring, and she smote her face, and said, An old woman barren. They said, So says thy Lord, he is the all-wise, the all-knowing. Said he, And what is your business, envoys? And they said, We have been sent to a people of sinners, to loose upon them stones of clay, marked with thy Lord for the prodigal. So we brought forth such believers as were in it, but we found not therein except one house of those that have surrendered themselves, and therein we left a sign to those who fear the painful chastisement. And also in Moses, when we sent him unto Pharaoh with a clear authority, but he turned his back with his court, saying, A sorcerer, a man possessed. So we seized him and his host, and we cast them into the sea, and he blameworthy. And also in Nod, when we loosed against them the withering wind, that left nothing it came upon, but made it as stuff decayed. And also in Thamud, when it was said to them, Take your enjoyment for a while, then they turned in disdain from the commandment of their Lord, and the thunderbolt took them as they were themselves beholding, and they were not able to stand upright, and were not helped. And the people of Noah before, surely they were an ungodly people, and heaven we built it with might, and we extended it wide, and the earth we spread it forth, O excellent smoothers, and of everything we created two kinds. Haply you will remember. Therefore flee unto God. I am a clear warner from him to you. And set not up with God another God. I am a clear warner from him to you. Even so, not a messenger came to those before them, but that they said, A sorcerer or a man possessed. What have they bequeathed it to one another? Nay, but they are an insolent people, so turn thou from them, thou wilt not be reproached, and remind. The reminder profits the believers. I have not created jinn and mankind except to serve me. I desire of them no provision, neither do I desire that they should feed me. Surely God, he is the all-provider, the possessor of strength. the ever-sure, the evildoers shall have their portion like the portion of their fellows, so let them not hasten me. So woe to the unbelievers for that day of theirs that they are promised. Along with the portion from Surah 23 and the portion from Surah 46. That is another one that I like to say in the evenings. And the purpose of life, why, a response, can be those 3 verses here. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونِ مَا أُرِيدُ مِنْهُم مِّن رِّزْقٍ وَمَا أُرِيدُ أَن يُطْعِمُونِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ هُوَ الرَّازِقُ ذُو الْقُوَّةِ الْمَتِينُ.